Spoons denied at the death here at the final home game of the season. Was that a fair result?
I think so, yeah. I thought first half, though, they probably had the more balance of the play. I think that chances-wise we created more and we looked dangerous, particularly from wide areas. Second half, we changed the shape because Tommy Fogarty had to get some game minutes. Brought him on, and we thought we changed it to a 5 to accommodate Tom in his probably his number one position. But then we surrendered a lot of possession to him through that shape, so we changed it back, and I think we looked better for that. But I think probably a 1-1 draw is fair. But having said that, you know, we had some really good chances where we threw and players just made the wrong decision. But I just said to him in there, it's easy for me to say that I'm standing on the touchline. You know, I've been there, and your heart, and your mind's racing at 100 miles an hour, and you think, oh, I've got to score a screamer here. So it is one of them, but probably the draw is a fair result.
Let's start on the positives then. A fantastic goal from Josh Williams, 15 minutes from time, and he puts that right in the top corner.
Excellent, wasn't it? Yeah, it's that change we helped him to get him further up the pitch, and where he's really dangerous in that, you know, his one-on-ones, his explosion and that. And strangely enough, it was on the other side of the pitch, and he cut inside and bent an absolute wonderful goal in the top corner.
A couple of other positives. Kieran Wakefield starting a game this afternoon and getting an hour under his belt, and as you say, Josh Andrews also coming on for some action, some competitive football. Yeah,
it's lovely to see him back. You know, irrespective of the fact we wanted them back. It's just lovely for them themselves to be back playing after a really frustrating season for them. And Wakey's in each game now that he's come on in 2, and this is his first one as he started, as you said, and he's created chances, and he's got shots on target, and that, and it's just a shame the season's finishing now for the likes of them boys, but lovely to see him back playing.
As you say, get our noses in front, and then it's deep into added time where we concede the penalty. Is it just a case of not dealing with that long ball downfield?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I've just seen it back, and that is exactly the case now. Yeah. Just deal with it first time and ask questions after. But they're learning, and if they learn from that, that's good. But yeah, I just said to him that I thought at 1-0, I don't think we managed the game very well. I think we're trying to force play at times, and that just take this thing out of it. And if you have to go sideways a little bit, just to take this thing out of the game, because momentum changes with a goal, and we're on the back foot. All of a sudden we're on the front foot, and now we want to go in 2 and 3, and just even when it was 0-0 when we was under pressure, I thought our game management was poor.
Another point though to take into the very last game of the season, 10 days time, a trip to Swansea. Have to have an appetite to try and round the season off on a high now. Absolutely, and this is what we said to the players. You know, we're not going out with a whimper. You know, players are playing. The scouts are watching. You know, remember, first team staff are here today, and they're playing not only to impress our first team, but impress potential loans for next season. And they want to do it for themselves. If I was still playing now, I'd want to be finishing off my season right, because last thing you want is going into the summer break knowing on your last game, I was absolutely rubbish. So, there's every incentive to still keep going. Thanks as always, Spoons.
Cheers, guys.